My dear devotees, sit around and welcome to each and every one of you to this our one afternoon of bhajans and satsang. With this, on behalf of the Yajnakarta, I would like to welcome each and every one of you once more. And I would like to ask one favor of everyone. To those who know, I already see most people are. To those who can't wear your mask, please do. Because the reason being is we have elderly people in this audience and we are in a pandemic. If you can't wear it and you need to pull down your nose, that's fine. And we're in a pandemic, and at the end of the day, if you don't have a mask, that is okay. But at the end of the day, let us do the correct thing. And God teaches us that we must learn to do the correct thing. We must not do the wrong thing. To the elderly people, it is fine if you cannot do it, or if you cannot, that is totally fine. But I am just doing it because of you all. So this is my humble request of each and everyone once you can. If you cannot, then that is fine. So let us all put our hands together, close our eyes. One short invocation mantra for sound check and one bhajan. सरस्वती नमः। श्री सद्गुरु चरण कमलेभ्यो नमः। वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वरा सेधिदाता शिव तनया सेधिदाता शिव तनया गजानना गणनाथा गजवदना गणनाथा दिनवदना गणनाथा गजवदना गणनाथा This was Arati will be dedicated to Bhagwan Shiva, as they did Shiv Puja, and then we'll join in Ramayana Katha. चवती संयुक्तम वायुनायम पूजितम एकानन चतुरानन पंचानन राजे एकानन चतुरानन पंचानन राजे हंसासन गरुड़ासन विश्वाहन साजे ओम हर 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 महादेव once more. Once more, on behalf of Oyagakata, we'd like to take the opportunity to welcome each and every one of you. As today we have taken time of our busy schedules, and when we could have been maybe today's Sunday with our families, with preparing lunch or preparing dinner for the next day, preparing breakfast for the next day, when we could have been doing many different things. We have all taken the time off to come here this afternoon. But coming here this afternoon, my dear devotees, we came here for a purpose. And coming here for this purpose, we were all blessed to be here this afternoon. Not any and everyone is blessed at the moment to be listening in publicly the katha of Bhagwan. If I ask how much of you are of this being going to Satsangh and going to prayers because of this whole COVID-19 situation, I'm pretty sure many of you will raise your hand. I will certainly raise my hand because doing this is something, because of COVID, you can't do much, because it has done often. But I thank Bhagwan that He has granted us the opportunity today, and He will continue granting us the opportunity to be present in places like this. To be present in places of worship. Today, Mama turns 80, right? 82. 82. That's okay. She looks younger than that. Today, Mama turns 82. And what better way to celebrate your birth than by glorifying Bhagwan? My dear devotees, today I give thanks to Bhagwan for granting us this opportunity to even be here. For granting us the opportunity that the restrictions were lifted and we can even have something like this. Otherwise, it would have just been my group, Krishna, Mama, Panditji, and a camera. And that would have been it. But we thank Bhagwan for this opportunity that we are meditating upon Bhagwan, my dear devotees. Think of which form of God that you are most comfortable. Your Ishta Devta. You see many different forms of Bhagwan. You see Pavan Putra Hanuman. You see Bhagwan Shri Ganesh Ji. You see Lord Shiva. You see many different forms. You see many different forms. As we glorify them and we pray to them as we begin this afternoon satsang. the devotees. He is the one that teaches us that nothing is impossible. Yes, today might be Sunday. It can be any day of the week, my dear devotees. But let us not be afraid. And let us always give thanks and glorify the Lord Pavan Putra Hanuman. We as Trinitarians must know that Pavan Putra Hanumanji is our Ishta Devta. If I ask any one of you, is Pavan Putra Hanuman in your heart? Everyone will say yes. We are blessed by my beloved Sadguru in this little land of Trinidad to have the 85-foot Karya Siddhi Hanuman Murti. Thank you to my Sadguru Shri Ganapati Sachidananda Swamiji. And we are blessed in this little island to be protected by our Lord Mahavir Swami. So this afternoon, let us all clap together. I want to see everyone clapping. I don't want to see anybody's hands on their sides. Let us build that vibration and let us ask Mahavir Swami to keep blessing us as day and day forward. As we chant the 40 golden verses of this Hanuman Chalisa. Jai Hanuman Jnana Guna Sagar Jai Kapi Sati Loka Gunagar Ram Turat Bhan Everybody Anjani Putra Pavan Sutram Mahavir Vikram Bajrangi Sumati Nivar Sumati Ke Santi Sankana Varna Viraj Subeta Kaana Kundana Kundita Keta Aur Vaja Viraj Kaane Mujhe Rohani
तनय संकट हरणम मंगल मूर्ति राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम बोलो श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम पवन पुत्र हनुमान की सियावर रामचंद्र की। So the reason I did that little chant at the end was I wanted to test you all. Do you know that when you clap and you clap powerfully and build a vibration, do you know what happens? Does anyone know what happens? Not you, Panditji. What happens is we burn our bad karma. We burn our bad karma. What were we put on this earth to do, my dear devotees? We were put on this earth to burn off our bad karma. So therefore, not only today, because I am asking you all to do it, but on a daily basis, every time you go to Satsangh, every time you go to puja, clap. I will tell you why during my katha, because at some point in the katha, Bhagwan Shri Ram is teaching us something. Let us all join in Ramayana Sumiran. So once more, I want to see everyone clapping. Everyone knows Ramayana Sumiran. We have all grown up hearing Jehi Sumirat Siddhiho. Everyone knows the Ramayana Sumiran. Let us all clap together. गणनायक कारी बड़ बदना कारी बड़ बदना जिहि सुमिरत सिद्ध हो गणनायक कारी बड़ बदना करहु अनुग्रह सो बुद्धि राशि शुभ गुण सदना मुख होहि माता पंग चरे गिरिवद वदना जासु कृपा सुदया प्रभु सकल कलिमल दहना नील सरोवर तरुण अरुण परिजनयना करहु सुममा उर Hari Om. Paying obeisance to my parents and preceptors, I have been asked to expound to you from the divine pages of the Sri Ram Charitramanas. Aranya Khan, where Bhagwan Sri Ram is speaking to someone. And by speaking to someone, who is this person? Now let us put a pin there. And let us go way back into that person's last janam, their last life. This person was a young girl at the age to get married. And she was the daughter of a butcher. But this girl was a very spiritual person. And this person, when she saw her parents end up getting someone for her to get married, she didn't know who it was. Back then was arranged marriage, not like today. She didn't know who it was. My girl get angry. Reason being, she saw how much animals were being slaughtered just for their benefit, just for the enjoyment of people for a wedding. Everywhere with security, right? She could not have gone anywhere without security. So she could not have alone time. And her only alone time was in her room, where she was locked within four walls. But this queen was a very spiritual person. The queen then became miserable because she wanted to help more. She wanted to do more. She wanted to be a servant. She wanted to serve Bhagwan. What did she do? She meditated upon meditated. She gave as much as she could have given being queen. But it was not enough for her. And that is what we call true service, my dear devotees. True service as to what the queen wanted was not being able to do as much as you are capable. And upset for that. Because she was so dedicated, she had so much love for serving Bhagwan and serving God that she wanted to do more. And here's the queen. Oh my gosh, you have every single thing at the tip of your fingers. If she says, Krishna, go and sweep there, Krishna have to go and sweep there. If she says, Shivanan, you have to go and feed the dog, you have to go and feed the dog. You can't say no. Right? If she says that, you have to obey. But she was not happy with that. She wanted a simple life. After many years of becoming queen, the frustration grew and grew and grew. Then, until one day she went to the river. She ran away and went to the river, where she meditated and meditated and meditated until her life left the body, and she went to the abode of Bhagwan. Her body disappeared into the river, and she became one with God. Now we come back to the second pin. She was reborn as this young, beautiful woman, where she was about to get married and so on. So she ran away. So we're back to the second pin. When running away, she then stumbled upon the Pampa lake, where she was lost and she did not know where to go, until she saw one ashram. Knowing how much she loved to serve God and how much she loved serving, she decided to stay at that ashram. But at that time, being the daughter of a butcher, she was seen as low. To me, I think you don't see no one as low. You can be a butcher, you can be a barber, you can be a janitor, you can be anything. But you have your purpose on this earth. So no matter who it is, my dear devotees, you have your purpose on this earth. But at that time, she was seen as low. So she knew the rishis and the munis did not wanted her around. And she was upset for that. What did she do? She decided starting to build a little cottage close to the river and close to the ashram, where no one can find her. And when during the day, when the rishis and the swamis would have done their duties, and in the night when they go to sleep, what she would have done? I know Panditji is probably reading my mind here, but what she would have done? She would have gone to the ashram
She would have swept the ashram and she would have cleaned the ashram. She would have picked flowers. She wanted to serve the gurus. And by doing that, then the rishis and the munis started getting up and wondering. They thought it was their colleagues doing it. Until one morning, Sage Matan Rishi, the head of that ashram, woke up in the middle of the night to see who was doing this. While she was doing that, and she was sweeping and cleaning, she was chanting the name of the Lord. How much of us on a daily basis chant the name of the Lord, my dear devotees? How much of us on a daily basis say, I was blessed with a voice. Why not let me use it? Many of us say that because you can't sing, then you're going to make rainfall. Look, rainfall and nobody, well, I guess I'm making rainfall. Right? Everyone must learn and must come to the understanding that no matter what, Krishna, look, two aunties come there and they see if we can organize a seat for them, please. No matter what, my dear devotees, maybe the younger ones can probably get up and let the aunties sit and yeah. No matter what, my dear devotees, that you are able to chant the name of the Lord. No matter what is the situation, no matter where you are, you must know that you are blessed with a voice. So what did she do? What did this young girl do? Well, at that time, many years have passed, so she was getting older and older and older. What did she do? When singing in the middle of the night, she was saying, now Krishna asked me, when doing my katha, to incorporate as much of bhajans as possible. Normally, when doing one katha, you incorporate 3-4 bhajans for the most. But now I have to try to do more within the allotted time. But bhajans are a good form of devotion, and we will hear that later on in the katha. What did she do when she was singing? Jo Ram Naam nahi gaate, वो जीते जी मर जाते, जो राम नाम गाते हैं, वो परम धाम पाते हैं। What does the bhajan say? जो राम नाम नहीं गाते, those who have chanted the name of Bhagwan would have died and would go to his abode. But those who do not chant the name of Bhagwan will not attain that moksha. So those who do not clap and sing and do not join in his bhajan, this is the easiest form of devotion, as we will hear later on. But I almost sell out her name. I almost at one split second sell out her name. But what did she do? She chanted the name of the Lord. She served the Lord. Let us all clap and sing. Jo Ram naam nahi gaate, wo jeete ji mar jaate. राम नाम से बड़ा के कुछ और नहीं है पाता, कभी आने नहीं बनाया तुलसी ने भी यही बाता। एक राम नाम से बड़ा के कुछ और नहीं है पाता, कभी आने नहीं बनाया तुलसी ने भी यही बाता। ओ राम नाम मुख गाते वो धन्य धन्य हो जाते, जो राम नाम गाते हैं वो परम नाम पाते हैं। बोलो राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम। जो राम नाम नहीं गाते वो बीते दिन मर जाते, जो राम नाम गाते हैं वो परम धाम पाते हैं। बोलो राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम। She chanted the name of Bhagwan, you know, and by chanting the name of Bhagwan, she then continued serving many nights. Until that one sad night, once more Matang Rishi came out to just look at her devotion. He decided to be a little wicked. What did he do? He frightened her. Now it's not really a nice thing to do when someone is totally unaware and you just come and frighten them. Anything is possible when that happens. But we do it for fun. And Matang Rishi wanted to make a little fun. So he then come with his very heavy voice and say, "Hey baby, what are you doing here? Do you know that you are not supposed to be here?" Oh, like someone they will be okay, just playing with you. But I have been noticing you for the last couple of nights, for weeks now, and you have been serving Bhagwan with all your heart, even more than us. You have been serving Bhagwan physically. You have been serving us, the Gurus, physically. And I bless you, O Beti, that for the rest of your life you will be able to serve Bhagwan without anyone frowning upon you. The morning then came and he introduced her to the other rishis and the munis. They were a bit upset knowing where she came from, but Matang Rishi put down his foot. You know, when someone puts down their foot, they said, "I say this and I say this," and they cannot say nothing other than that. That is what he did. Until years and years and years went by her serving and serving and serving. And what did he? And until the time Matang Rishi was about to leave the mortal coil, and he said, he called for her. It was seconds away from him leaving his mortal coil. She was done getting old, and he said, "Let her come, let her come, let her come." And by coming, he then held her hand and he said, "Oh my daughter, you are my only daughter, and I pray, and this being my last breath, I want to spend it with you. You are a true Vaishnava, and you are a true servant. One day to come, I give you this blessing that Bhagwan will visit you. You will feed him the fruits, and you will be able to learn the most valuable lessons from him." Who is this, my dear devotees? Who is this? Mama answered correct. She was none other than Kassarie Mata. I said that on my pause time. She was none other than Mata Kassarie. Bhagwan Shri Ram was in search of Sita Mata. Now we come back to the time in Aranyakand where Bhagwan Shri Ram was in search of Sita Mata. Stumbling upon the Pampa lake, he became very hungry and tired. and he wanted somewhere where he could have just sat and relaxed. Everyone in the city would have laughed and said, she is living and she is only having hope that God is coming to visit, God is coming to visit, God is coming to visit, and God is coming. No way, that is what everybody telling her. She's studying Matang Rishi, and mind you, she's old. She would have gone every day and picked the fruits, and she would have tasted them to make sure they were sweet enough for Bhagwan. This was the level of Mata Shabari's devotion. What did she do? When she heard Bhagwan is coming, Bhagwan told Lakshmana, Lakshman, I have to go to see one of my devotees. I would go and not stop as tired as I am looking for my Sita. And that is true love, my dear devotees. When you can go the length and breadth for the love of your life. Young men, take note. Go the lengths and breadth for the love of your life. And then you would see the best vision. And Shabari Mata would have gone and waited on Bhagwan until the one day he came and he told Lakshmana, oh Lakshman, I have to go and visit my devotee. I have to. Lakshmana was a bit hot-headed. He said, oh Ram, oh Bhai, why must we go to this outcast? And he started this and that and started to, get a bit angry. Bhagwan said, Lakshmana, calm down. Bas, enough, bas. Stumbling upon the abode of Shabari Mata, she was already old. And when she saw the Lord coming her way, tears were falling from her eyes. Until Bhagwan Shri Ram then came into her abode and sat. She fed him the fruits that she ate from because she made sure they were sweet enough for him. She did not want Bhagwan to even taste a sour fruit. And Bhagwan said, oh mother, now that you have waited for me your entire life, I give you this. I will now bless you with the 9 forms of devotion. And today, Mama, today is your birthday, right? My birthday was Friday, right? So our birthdays are very close. Right? Yesterday was your birthday, you see how close? Friday was my birthday and Saturday was yours. And Christopher's one was yesterday as well. Right? That's the guitar player. Bhagwan Shri Ram then said, oh Mata, I will come here and I will now bless you with the 9 forms of devotion. And tonight, this afternoon, Mother, I pray that you are blessed with these 9 traits, these 9 gifts. This is our gift to you, the 9 forms of devotion. The 9 forms of devotion that Bhagwan Shri Ram then gave to Shabari Mata. And today we are giving it to you. Today we are praying that Bhagwan blesses you in every single form and aspect possible. Every single way. What did Bhagwan Shri Ram say? Let us all listen in this chaupai. Very simple. Jai Ram Shri Ram. Okay? Jai Ram Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram. attentively, cherish and keep this in your heart. The first form of devotion that we will bless you with, Mama, is keeping the company of saintly people. Who is a saintly person, my dear devotees? Who is a saint? What makes you classify to be a saint? Many people and I have this talk, this discussion where what makes you a Brahmin? Now this is a very touchy topic, and it is a topic that will lead to plenty emotions being lifted, whereby misunderstanding. But what makes you a saintly person? This discussion was brought to me as well, and the answer for this will be the answer for the last thing that I just said. What makes you a saintly person? Your actions. The way you carry about yourself makes you a saintly person, my dear devotees. Now, look at Mama. Look at, for example, look at what she's doing for her birthday. Mama, can I just say, I really don't want all of this headache. Let me just stay home and relax myself and watch a little TV, and I go just sit down and relax, and then go come and we go just talk, and we go cut little cake and call her George. She could have just say that, but she decided to give everyone the opportunity to come to the ashram and glorify God. That is an action of a saintly person. By thinking of others and gifting them with the knowledge of Bhagwan and being in the presence of Bhagwan. So keeping the company of saintly people, your actions make you a saintly person. You can be dressed in a dhoti and a kurta with mala and the longest chandan on top of your head, and you cannot be a saintly person. You can play the best of harmonium and sing the sweetest of bhajans. You can even sing the sweetest of film songs. You can charm anyone with your voice by just coming and say, just coming, and you can charm anyone with your voice and say, Chaudhary ka chand ho ya aftab ho, jo bhi ho tum khula ki kasam lachwab ho, Chaudhary ka chand. Everyone looks like they're enjoying that. So maybe at the end we can probably think about it. You can do all of that and not be saintly. But you see what Shabari Mata is doing? By serving Bhagwan with all her heart and all her love, this classifies her as saintly. The second form of devotion, O Mama, is tied in with the first one. You gave everyone the opportunity to listen to the discourse of Bhagwan, to come and gather together. This is the second form of devotion. But one thing, and I want everyone to know, there's one thing that must be added. You can sit down there and what I say can go in 1 year and come out in next year, and you don't have to remember that. You are not obligated to listen and just say, oh, you know, Krishna does come here and there, Mama does come here and there, and if I don't go, you know, it will look bad. Now that is the wrong mindset to come. Thus you did not come. Come with the deep affection in listening to the kathas of Bhagwan. We must have deep affection in listening to the katha of Bhagwan. And when doing that, His love, His nature, and His functions would be blessed upon us. What was His function? The Ramcharitramanas is a guide to how we must live our lives, my dear devotees. Yes, Bhagwan, this is Bhagwan, and He could give up anything and live to the best of nothing affecting Him. But He went and He lived the life of a mortal, one of us, a human being. He lived that life. and went to the forest. He gave up being king. He gave up being a prince. He gave up all the nice things in life and went to the forest to do his part, my dear devotees. Pavan Putra Hanuman, as I said at the beginning, he is the ultimate example of how we must serve. चीर की चाती बोले अपने पवन पुत्र हनुमान. When Pavan Putra Hanuman burst open his chest, who did he see in his chest? Bhagwan. Because he served God with all his heart, that all his heart was filled with was Bhagwan. And this is how we must serve. This is how we must live. Now you may say, Baba, this is hard to do because at the end of the day, we have to take the littlest of things and let Bhagwan Shri Ram and Pavan Putra Hanuman ji show you that never give up. Nothing. Don't ever give up, my dear devotees. Once we put our mind to something, there is nothing that can stop us. Am I right, Padmaji? Once we put our mind to doing something, there is nothing that is going to stop us. What did Bhagwan Shri Ram? What does this doha say? This is a very popular doha in the Ramcharitramanas. It speaks about the third and the fourth form of devotion, which we will try to incorporate. Humble service rendered to a teacher is the third form of devotion. Now, who are our teachers, my dear devotees? Not just the teacher in school that's on the laptop these days, not just that who will teach ABC, who will teach biology, chemistry, physics, who will teach courses at UE, who will teach the most difficult things and leave us confused. Not only them, our teachers are our gurus. Now, who are our gurus, my dear devotees? Guru Mata Pita, Guru Bandhu Sakha, Guru Mata Pita, Guru Bandhu Sakha, Tere charanon mein Swami, mere koti pranam, Tere charanon mein Swami, mere koti pranam. Who are our gurus? Guru Mata Pita. Our first guru is our mother. Our second guru is our dog. Hello. All together. After 3, 2, 3. Still hanging on it. Father. Para or father? Para. Our father is our second guru. Who is the third guru? Avo Gurudev darshan dejo, tum ho jagat ke In this time, we have plenty birthdays in November. Whose birthday will we be celebrating tomorrow? Whose birthday will we be celebrating tomorrow? One of the most known gurus on the world today. He may have died and gone, but one of the most known and loved gurus. विष्णु, तुम ही हो ब्रह्मा, तुम ही हो विष्णु, तुम ही हो शंकर रूपा. Our gurus are Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar in one. Our third guru is that Diksha Guru, that Satguru, that Vidya Guru, whichever guru that teaches us the right path and carries us upon the right path of Sanatana Dharma. This is the third guru. What is the fourth form of devotion? Now this is what takes me back to the beginning, where I ask you all of a favor. Not the mass favor, the next favor. And one more favor, right? I find out you're not listening to me, man. Let's say, my home and boss it. No, I will not do that. I know, let us do me a little love, man. I know, I don't know myself, like I love, right? But yeah, right? Well, if not me, a little love, mama. A little love, mama? Yes. If I say no, let us go, eh? Well, that's good for mama. The fourth form of devotion is singing the praises of God with a pure heart. What did I say at the beginning? When we clap and when we sing together, no matter the voice we are blessed with, my dear devotees, we attain that blessing of Bhagavan. We burn our bad karma. Now, when we do that, my dear devotees, we do what we were put on this earth to do. We burn our bad karma, which is what we were put on this earth to do. And with this, my dear devotees, as I said once more, I beg of you, with all the love that we have for Mama, let's let us clap because I want to see everyone clapping. I want to see everyone singing, and you will feel the difference. Now you may not know all the bhajans, you may not know all the words properly, but once done with a sincere heart, you are sure to gain the blessings of Bhagavan. I'm pretty sure everyone knows this. Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari, Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari, Panduranga Panduranga, Ram Krishna Hare. Now, that okay, no? Let's go back to kindergarten, right? Christopher, right? Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari. Everyone, come on, Krishna. Everyone. Pull on the mask for a second, that's it. Pull on the mask, stay a chin. Pull on the mask. Nobody, everybody, good, right? Together. Come on. Hare Mukunda. Pull on the mask because I can't see a singing. Very well. If Baba begging all pull on the mask and all to do bhai. All love Mama bhai. Ram Krishna Hare Panduranga. Together. Let's go. Ram Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari, Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari, Panduranga Panduranga, Ram Krishna Hare Panduranga Panduranga, Ram Krishna Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda Hari Narayana Hari Om. Yapın. Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda Hari Narayana Hari Om. Hari Narayan Mukunda Hari Narayana Hari Om. Hari Keshava Hari Govinda Hari Narayana Hari Om. Hari Sundar Nanda Mukunda Hari Narayana Hari Om. Very good. Give yourself a round of applause. No, I cannot run in behind, way behind time. But right now, I think the katha going a little too sweet for me to stop. And I have to give Mama her 9 gifts. Okay? So, if we go a little late, don't get vexed with me. I'm going to come up tomorrow. That's why I say that. So you see, my dear devotees, once we chant the name of God with a sincere heart, we are blessed with His love and devotion. Bhagavan Shri Ram then continued to say in another chaupai, Mantra japa mama drita vishwasa, panchama bhajana soveda prakasha, chauhata jana sila breja balu, nirati nirana sajana dharma. He says here, my dear devotees, constantly repeating the Vedic mantras and developing a firm faith in God is the 5th form of devotion. The simplest of mantra doesn't have to be the whole Rudram or the whole Purusha Sukta or the whole Ganesh Stotram. You may not have to know all that, my dear devotees. What do you need to know? Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. My beloved Sadguru, His Holiness Shri Ganapati Sachidananda Swamiji, on his last visit here, blessed us with a mantra dedicated to Bhagavan Shiva for world peace and protection. So I encourage everyone to chant. I don't know if you all were there, but we had a big event named the Rudra Mantra Fest. Did you all hear about it in the Diwali Nagar? You all may have seen me there if you were there, right? The Rudra Mantra Fest. And Puja Sri Swamiji gave us made us make the sankalp that we must chant this mantra at all times for all protection. What is this mantra? Shivaya Rudraya Namaha. 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 Chant your mantras, my dear devotees. Develop a firm faith into God, with God, by chanting your mantras all the time. Not just when you're at your altars, when you're doing anything. Chant the name of Bhagavan at all times. And by chanting the name of Bhagavan, we develop that faith that nothing can harm us. The 6th form of devotion consists in the practice of self-control and truth. Now, what did I say at the beginning? When I asked everyone to put, if they have their mask, they can put it on, please. You said we must obey to the laws and the regulations of the land. Right? And not only obeying to the laws, saying, oh, it's a law, we just have it because it's a law, but thinking of the situations in which we are in. We all know that it's not an easy thing. We don't wish COVID upon anyone here. We don't wish that deadly virus upon anyone. But we're in a position where sometimes we wish we can get up in the morning and hear that there's a vaccine. Oh, it's all gone. Or the virus has gone dormant. But I guess this is our karma in this land. It had to happen. But the 6th form of devotions speaks about self-control and truthfulness. Truthfulness, telling the truth. Do you all like anyone who tells lies? Do you all, if you encounter people who tells a lot of lies, and they say, he's not a good person, he's only lie. You know, if he's talking the truth, if he lied. Would you like to be in the company of that person? Or you like to be in the company of them kind of people? Only Padaji say no and Mama say no, I feel all and Mitch say no. I feel all like to be in the company of those kind of people. Do you all like to be in the company of those kind of people? Very good. You see, I'm trying to have you all interactive. We don't just want to come and sit down here like a regular ramen and you just sit down and you just hear and you're just listening to the Baba talk right through. Like a parrot. Right? You don't just want to listen to that. I'm trying to get you all involved. This is what Satsang should be about. Involving everyone. So Krishna, you want to be in the company of somebody who does lie? Say it. Very good. Andy, you want to be in the company of somebody who's lying? Shivana, you want to be in the company of somebody who's lying? No. No one wants to be in the company of someone who lies. So this is a form of devotion. Self-control. Now this is a very big form of, a very big aspect to speak about. But let's just put it like this, in the most funniest and the simplest of terms. If you're on a diet, right? You're trying to lose the little belly from the chana and aloo and the roti and all the parsadi, right? And you're running every day, and this, and that, you're making progress. But you see one big, nice box of Ferrero Rocher and it's just right in the morning. And you know if it is, you eat that Ferrero Rocher, yeah, or Godiva or whatever chocolate. Or a nice big piece of chocolate cake. Had a nice rich piece of chocolate cake yesterday. As I said that. You know, and that's against my diet. So you see, not only I am not perfect, we all have to practice it. Right? But if you see that chocolate cake and it's completely going against your diet, and you said, you know what? Forget that, that looking too good, that looking too good. Or you know what we have that reaction for? Not just chocolate cake. You see a good doubles? A nice hot doubles with chana and, well, sweet sauce is not for doubles. With chana and pepper and all these different things. Right? Yeah, you forget about that. One time you take it 4 on the spot. 6. Now, this is what self-control is. Instead of you just saying, okay, just to kill the cravings, I'll just eat 1 double. You're gonna eat 6. Then you put back on all the calories that you tried to burn the night before when you was running around Queen's Park Savannah. Now, this is practice of self-control. The practice of anger when driving. Now, we don't know who may have a gun. I know it's a very hard thing to do because at the end of the day, it's our life we are playing with. When on the road, it's our life we are playing with. And you know when somebody gives you a bad drive, as my Guruji put it a later and says, you quickly do the crash dance. And wave up your hand and say, where's that one? Right? I'm not talking from experience, right? You're quick to do that. But you don't know who you can encounter on the road. That person could just have one trigger and ram nam sakya. So all this is the practice of self-control, my dear devotees. And by practicing self-control and staying away from the various useless activities, and we conduct the activities which are prescribed by Bhagavan, we will be considered as number 1. Saintly person. Bhagavan Shri Ram continues to speak about in the 7th form of devotion, seeing God present in every single creature, every single person, and everything. And a big example of that, what I like to do when doing katha is that you relate everything to what goes on in society today. How would the people understand, Panditji? You need to show it as to how it relates to society today. And this is where it goes to show that the Ramcharitamanas is a manual in which we must live by. Even the Bhagavad Gita is a manual in which we must live by. The seventh form of devotion, seeing God present. These songs that Christopher is playing in the background is only making me want to sing. It's so beautiful. Kya baat, shabash. Very beautiful. I must say, aren't you all impressed at how beautiful the music is? Let's give a round of applause to my musicians this afternoon. To Shivanand ji, to Christopher ji, to Shivanand and Dayanand, to even the Dolak ji, and to the most important man who always says that I forget him, to the PA operator. Thank you very much. Thank you all so much. If not for them, the satsang would just be me and being very boring. Right? I come with my harmonium, nothing, and I did nothing. Without the musicians, you are nothing. So always be grateful to your musicians. I always say that. Always be grateful to the musicians. They can do it without me. I show Christopher a nice little tune down the guitar and Shivan started play and then them little boys start. But I can't do without them. Thank you all so much once more. And you know something, this is not our only satsang for tonight. We have another place to go after this. Seeing God present is all in everything. The harmonium, the tabla, the guitar, the majira, the baby, the chair, the table, the box. To me, I play cricket, I play competitive cricket, and my cricket gear isn't the same as I was telling my coach here. My cricket gear, my harmonium is in the same rank. Because I have respect for them, because these are the instruments in which I use every day. Right? My books are the instruments which I use every day. Our mind is God. It is said that our mind is a mirror, and it sees and shows all good and bad things that we do. Our mind is that mirror, and it sees and shows. So would you do bad things to God if God is you? It is said in one bhajan, मन में शिव है, शिव में है मन, कर दिया तुझको अर्पण. You know, every time I quote this bhajan, I actually have another bhajan up here on my I use my iPad for bhajans, and I actually have another bhajan here loaded. But every time I quote this bhajan, it's a bhajan that really brings joy to my heart. And if I don't sing it, I don't feel complete sometimes. And I can't just sing one piece of the song and don't continue, because it's such a sweet bhajan. It's sung by Sri Prakash Gosai. I did one remake of it in February of this year. It is on YouTube. It says, मन में शिव है मेमन, कर दिया तुझको तुझको अर्पण. Is Shiva the mind, or is Shiva in the mind? Huh? Not to my boys who have heard this already, but to anyone who have heard this. Is Shiva the mind, or is Shiva in the mind, my dear devotees? Mama? Mama, next birthday, Mama. Very beautiful. As the bhajan says, it even says one other thing. जब भोले का नाम प्रेम से शुभ हो शाम, शिव के भक्ति में हो मगन. जब भोले का नाम, by chanting the name of Bhagwan with all love, faith and devotion, we are blessed with his darshan. And the Bhagwan says, मेरे मंदिरा की तारे हर पल शिवकारा पुकारे, महीने से बसे लगाए लगन, ओ लगन, महीने से बसे लगाए लगन. मेरे मंदिरा की तारे हर पल शिवकारा पुकारे, महीने से बसे the dogs, when we light our fireworks, yes, it's very beautiful. But let us think of the poor animals. It hurt my heart when I had to hold my dog Diwali night. And because my dog was sick, a little puppy, and she had parvo. For those who knows of the Shivan knows. And I had to cuddle my dog because she was sick, she was depressed, and she was sad. But thanks to God, every day we pray together and she's much better. Think of the little dogs. When you burst all these fireworks, think of them. If you like dogs and you like fireworks, then you cannot live in. If somebody who likes dogs and likes fireworks, they can't live in the same house. And if you have a dog, think about it. How would you feel if the animal was to do something like that to you? That loyal, sweet animal was to come and bite you out of anger. How would you feel? You will feel betrayed. But think of the little animals, my dear devotees. Yes, as beautiful as they are, but let us not grow up our children liking these things. Teach them the correct things and see God in these little animals. Krishnaji, is he here? Then, let me can't be hiding, or he organizing. Okay. We have one other surprise for Mama, which will run us a little more late, but as I said, you don't have to come back tomorrow night. Bhagavan Sri Ram goes on to say, the eighth form of devotion consists of being satisfied in everything that we do. In being satisfied in everything that we do, just as I said, don't ever give up. And always know, you cannot plant corn and reap okra. Yeah. my standard type teacher always tells me like that. I don't think it's exactly like that, but it's something like that. That's so much years ago. Right? But you must put out all to be satisfied in everything that you do, my dear devotees. Now, in the ninth and final form of devotion is being sincere in all your dealings with Bhagwan, not only with Bhagwan. Being sincere in all your dealings, in everything that you do. You would not like to be known as someone who outsmarts people. And I will tell you something that has happened. I will not go into detail, but I was used and threatened in the last week because of unsincere people. Nothing to do with money, nothing to do with anything. Those guys who knows, they know what I'm speaking about. Right? It has to do with name and character because of jealousy, my dear devotees. Jealousy is the worse than the coronavirus. Am I not right, Mitch? Jealousy is worse than the coronavirus. Mitch knows exactly what I'm talking about. I know this is secret is not good to keep among friends. We are all family here. They can keep family. They can keep secrets from family. My dear devotees, being sincere. Let us all be sincere. As the bhajan says in our final bhajan, our mind is a mirror and it sees all the good and bad things that we do. What bhajan is this? Tora mane darpan kahlai, tora mane darpan kahlai. Hare bhole taari karo dekhi aur dikhai, tora mane darpan प्रेम से बोले विद्यापति रामचंद्र की जय. So with this, my dear devotees, I do pray that Bhagwan Shri Ram, as he said here, that even a person who is blessed with even one of these traits, you are very dear to me. So I do pray, Mama, I pray for you on this your birthday celebration, that you are blessed with all 9 of these traits. I do pray that you are blessed with all. I do pray that everyone is blessed with all of these beautiful forms of devotion and traits in their lives. And with this, we all know, Mama, is a custom. So we all may know that in Mama's time, so this is where the Dolak Wala will come into play. We all know that in Mama's time, she accustomed to Biraha singing and Sarvan Kumar dance and all these different things. And here, this afternoon, we are blessed to have a very good friend of mine, a very talented young man who gives his heart and his soul to Dharma. And he works very hard in keeping the traditional aspect of Sanatan Dharma alive. And with this, you hear the Gunguru's coming. It's not a dance, well, not a regular dance. But with this, I would like to welcome my very good friend, the Biraha Raja, Mr. Naresh Timal, to come and do his part on this Mama's birthday. Let us give him a round of applause. You would be blown away, trust me.
Sitaram, everybody. Mama girl, what will tell you? Happy birthday. I come to remind you from your days way back when Jahaji was in Mabhai yet. Today I get to perform for you. Now I know all your customs see me nice court and thing. But why I come with that is because somebody tell me, they say, Raja boy, anywhere you go is the same kurta we seen you with. So I change and I come in this normal little kurta. I come to do Sarvan Kumar Katha here this evening. Because you see what we get to celebrate. I can't get Mama no blessing. Mama is the one who has to bless all our we. And Mama, today we're going to teach everybody the importance of worshipping your parents. So I'm going to start. There's a little dialogue and a little play. I hope all you enjoy. All you could feel free to laugh and clap and thing in between, right? Hare Dubi Hare Rama, take you. Long ago in a village, had a king named Anda. His wife, they call she Andi, had a desire. Now then the real rich, when I tell you rich, them 1%, they want nothing with them. Them be so rich, they had plenty land and plenty palace and things. But they had a desire. You know what they say? The greatest wealth you could have is your children. I make a good and I put them all over, you know. I wealthy. Let me tell you now. So they had a desire to have these children. And anything they see long time, ask mama. She go tell you. Anything you want to do, who you go by? When they tell you this evening, Hare Guru Pada Pankaj Seva. You go by the Guru and you consult. So you talk to the Guru. So and they went and they say, hey Guruji, we desire us to have a child. Tell me what the Patra say. Guruji say, you go have a child. But the day that child born and you see that child, you go get blind. They say not a problem. We go accept that. So they come now and the time come they have a child. But they see the child yet, the child there with the midwife. Juggling. They didn't have hospital and things. They cut the cord with a razor blade and they tied with a piece of flower string. Right? And here what they do. Time reach now that they go to see this child. And as Andan and they lay eyes on this beautiful child, they lose their eyesight. And they say this was the blessings by the Guru. They never call it a curse. They say that is the blessing. Well, time going along, and Sarvan reach of age now that he should start to go to school. So they decide, we're going to send him by the Guru to learn. They didn't send him to school, they sent him by the Guru. They say, Guru, go teach him. He gone Gurukul. And all you, let me tell you, I do a little research the other day. You know that Guru, the name Chikunda Baba? What a name for a Guru. So they send this Sarvan now, baby Sarvan by Chikunda Baba. And Chikunda Baba put Sarvan to sit down. He said, babe, today I is going to learn you all this work. And when I don't learn you this work, you're going to get very bright. Brighter than the bulb that's shining over your head. And when you're done, then I will go back to report to your mother and father because you is in my care and I is responsible for you. Sarvan said, well, Pandit, me have no problem with that. So Sarvan sit down and the Guru give him a piece of paper to learn. He says, learn that, I'm coming back now. And he going to cut grass for the cow. Sarvan sit down and he reading. But in the corner of his eye, you see a shadow. Here what happened? It's a woman passing. Well, Sarvan forget the paper, he's learning and he's studying the girl now. He's learning a different subject now. So the girl passed and she have one gunguru like what I have on her, they call it below. So she walk in. And she chunky, you know how like a long time and all this, so go down by the river to wash your clothes and they chunky and you walk so, right. Sarvan say, hey girl. She say, who is you? He say, forget who is me now man. I see and I fall in love. She say, but you're a little boy, you ain't know what is love. Now Sarvan going in the teenage years, now every time going. So Sarvan turn around and tell the girl, darling, the world is wrong and the ocean is deep and in your arms I want to sleep. And if you feel that it's all here, we turn around and tell you too. You say, and on your bed I want to lie with no one else but you and I. Hey, Sarvan, cool. So she say, hey boy, hold up. She said, let me tell you something. I went to school for 5 years and I graduated with a BA. Sarvan say, girl, you waste time. If you come with me for 5 minutes, you could get a BAB1. So Sarvan now decided that he fall in love with this girl. He said, girl, let me tell you something. You see, when young couple hug up, breeze could pass between them and separate them. He said, but you see, we hang, it will get like them old people and them now. He said, when we lock we fingers so and that I try to stick in, nothing can separate that. He went and tell the Guru, he said, Guruji, go tell me mother that I reach of age now that I should marry. So the Guru gone now, he had to listen to Sarvan a little bit. So the mother and father say, oh God, Guruji. They recognize the Guruji by his voice. And they say, well, how be Sarvan, how be Sarvan? Guruji say, babe, let me tell you, Sarvan do good in his schoolwork and he reach age now, he should marry. He should get a good, he have a good wife there. I get one of my children for him to marry. You know, nowadays them pandit fixing up people and thing, Check Baba, he does do them thing too. And let me tell you, he think now and he decides to go and get married. So time come now, Sarvan go dress and come now home. And when he come, time to leave. Now we have a part in the wedding, the Hindu wedding. Just recently I was explaining to my Bhaiya Krishna here about it. And it's an ancient tradition, but it's very, very significant. You see, the day when the Dulaha go dress and the mother go put him in the car to go, she go give him something sweet to drink. So that say, babe, just as you go on this journey, just as how the sweet drink is sweet, so to your journey in life must be sweet. And then she go take his head and she go rest it by she goes home. Well, nowadays them parents go say, Ma, you're shaming me, what you doing? But you know what the mother is telling you? The song says, Are tuma hota jal pita, tuma hota jal pita, kahi bina, kahi bina, maiya ke turaya moya, maiya ke turaya moya, maiya ke you're going to grocery and on the shelf you will see it have price for stay fresh milk, full cream milk, low fat milk, almond milk, but it have no price for a mother's milk. Such valuable is that milk from our mother. Very important. And the song when the mother tell the child, well, you're going today all the dollar go down. But son, I praying, don't forget me. The son go turn around and tell the mother, oh Peter, oh ma, today I'm going and I'm going to bring a Lakshmi. And we wouldn't forget you, but we will always cherish and honor you. Sarvan now is in the wedding going. We now hear what will happen.
I know see why I have to do together. I have to get some kind of shake like that. Okay, I now see how it is. I now see how it is.
Well, it's very normal, okay? Now, right. Sarvan going now to get married. So you reach now time for the wedding. And you know, long time in Hindu wedding, they will hit your biraha. Today I'm going to do a very nice, popular biraha. Mama, I dedicate this to you. And I wish you Bhagwan's blessing, no one for you. You're looking like to take them and all I need is something again. Hey, dear mommy, tamurte, tumiro. Give me the kawa, give me the makana. Hare Amura, mein dharti ka tumiro. Mere bhaiya na barke hamara. तुम भले भागनी एक पाउने तपस्या की हर तीन लोक में नाद दो बते खाना से कसूरिया मधुरा मुरलिया तुझे राधा हो गए गवरिया खाना से कसूरिया ने मधुरा मुरलिया तुझे राधा हो गए गवरिया अरे सुने सुने राधा हो गए गवरिया बिना बोला पर हरि कन्हैया बिना बोला पर हरि कन्हैया बोल सजना सजना पुतिया अरे गाना से कसूरिया ने मधुरा मुरलिया सुने सुने राधा हो गई गवरिया सुने राधा हो गई गवरिया सुने राधा अरे पिया डाले राम गली जय माला पिया डाले राम गली जय माला रे को जय माला रे को जय माला पिया डाले राम गली जय माला पिया डाले राम गली जय माला Sarvan gone and even married and now reach time for the honeymoon. So let me tell all you, Mama, you know long time when the fella pass and he want to capture you, you go get to his heart through his belly, but he go get to you through song. So he go watch you with all the love in the eye, he go watch you direct in your eye. You go bypass the little yampy and thing and watch you in your heart. And he go say, girl, tell me if you remember this song. Mama, let's go take you back to the day when you first fall in love. Eko mera chand ho meri ragani, o mera chand ho meri ragani, koi dil ka nagana huni zindagi huni zindagi. Like anything now. That was an era way before I was born, before I was a thought. But let me tell you, the girl I want to hear a kind of slow thing for she honeymoon. So what Sarvan tells she? He tells she, Hare nazar na lagi rani kore bangale, nazar na lagi rani kore bangale, nazar na lagi rani kore bangale, kore bangale me rani kore bangale, kore bangale me rani kore bangale, nazar na lagi rani kore bangale, nazar na lagi rani kore bangale, nazar na lagi. So they married and thing now and they gone home. Sarvan tells the wife, you see them two people surrounded and me mora, me para. That come like me puja altar. And whenever you cook for me, you have to cook for them. And feed them the same love you have for me, you have to love them the same way. But Sarvan now is the man of the house. So she asked Sarvan, she said, Hena, all the house and land you moran para hada yours? He said, no, but then me para one. She said, so then are yours? He said, no, but then me para one. Me para work hard and he get, and now I have to go and work hard and make me own. You see, parents, easy come, easy go. When you give your children and they know how it come, just so it'll go away the same way. So Sarvan leave to go to work. But the wife had a stove, a chula, a fireside, and she had a pot on it. But the pot had two sections, one below and one on top. So she go take all the food on top now, and she go give Sarvan to carry to work. And the food below she is cooking down with salt at all. And it's sour, it's bitter and sour. And she giving Sarvan nice sweet food to carry to work. So one day here what happened? Sarvan make a half tack and come back home early. All you know is a half tack? Yeah, I show plenty, all you must get catching that. Here what happened now? Sarvan make a half tack and he come home early. When he come home, here see Dulahin. Where the Dulahin gone? The Dulahin have problem with the Moran father. She like how them day because them humbugging she from doing what she have to do. So she gone down the road by the opium man. You know where some all little go when all the trouble? Yeah, right. I sure all must see she and all go recognize she. So she gone by the opium man now. And here what happened? I will make a ninja, you will make your name. I will make a ninja, you will make your name. It's in a mare, Moralia, you will make your name. It's in a mare, it's in a mare, Moralia, you will make your name. It's in a mare, Moralia. Hey, I walk in the center, you put it on your head. You are your man telling me. You can tell it center now. So tell me. Hey, I walk in the center, you put it on your head. When you get up in the morning, they go talk, then it's in a mare, Moralia. Don't tell me, it's in a mare, Moralia. When I travel in the north, east and the west and The Obiaman gives you a chanter to put on the parents' head. He said when you get up in the morning they go drop down. Sarvan made this half back and he come back home early. So when he come home now and he see Dulahin, he say, Ma, Pa, where you there? They say, Bait, why you asking me? You know we don't move from here, we just around here right through. Why you asking me where we did? That is love Sarvan had with him Moran Farana. So Sarvan say, Ma, today I come home early, lunchtime. Let me give you a little bit of food to taste. So Sarvan take a little bit of his food and he put it in his mother's mouth with his hand. The mother said, Beta, where you buy this? He said, me buy it, Ma, they want me to let him cook. She said, Babe, since the day you're married, today the first day we get sweet food so. Then Sarvan went and he checked the pot and he realized what was going on. So Sarvan went to confront she, Idolahin, and he tell Idolahin, he said, what going on here? What I see in his throat? She said, oh God, I'm fed up. I can't handle it no more. It's between me or them. Choose. Sarvan said, let me tell you something. I is a good looking fella. Will you find a good looking? Yeah, I is a good looking fella. Sarvan tells she. You see, and if I walk on the road there, I like a magnet, the woman go start to stick up near me. He said, but in this life, I will never be able to get another modern father. Only one modern father you could get in this world. Sarvan tells she, pack your bag and go. And that day, Sarvan sit down modern father. He said, Ma and Pa, you are my world. And I pledge to you that anywhere all you want to go, I will take all you. They say, babe, why go through that hassle? You say the pain that you pain you bear to bring me in this world, I could never repay you for that. So what he do? He make a bahangi, a cover. He piece of bamboo rod with the two baskets on the two sides. He put it on his shoulder like this. And he put his mother to surround in one, his father to surround in one. And he going around. Devotees, I want to tell you something. In this life, you could get another friend, you could even get adopted brother and sister and thing. But you see, mother and father, we are always indebted to them. And Ma, today everybody here want to show the love for you. That's why they come to the Satsangh to celebrate with you. And God bless everybody for doing their part, especially to Krishna. Krishna, you're very lucky to have Ma here with you, to still be able to raise that hand and bless you, to clear that pathway to heaven for you. So blessed are you today, your good karma working for you. Sarvan take him mother and father on his shoulder and he carry them. What he saying? Lilo, lilo, duwai ma papati, oh lilo, lilo, duwai ma papati. Salte utere ki dasni papati, lilo, duwai ma papati, oh lilo, lilo, duwai ma papati. Devotees, this brings to the end my little display here this evening. But I want you to always remember, always have respect for your elders. and remember those rich traditions and values our parents would have taught us, seeking the guidance of our guru and our learned ones in society. We must consult them. We don't make a decision by vibe. And we must always remember the greatest lesson today I want you to learn. Honor your parents for as long as they're here. Panditji go remind you and tell you, it don't make sense you pray to the spiritual mother and father and your earthly mother and father here and you don't pay worship to them. This is the greatest lesson that I have brought here this evening for you. Satya Sanatan Dharma Ki Jai.
Wow, very, very beautiful. Let's give them one more round of applause. A very good one. So, as we are about to come to the close of such an eventful afternoon, let us all please stand as we join in final arti. If I dance on shake and engineer, you'll go clap too, right?